Let me start with a simple truth. Respect is the foundation of every great relationship. Without it, no matter how much love you share, no matter how much effort you put in, things will slowly erode. You see, the respect a woman has for you isn't something you can demand, it's something you earn. It's not about how much you can give, but how much you can stand for. The moment you tolerate disrespect, you give permission for it to grow. And that, my friends, is a mistake most men make. Let's be honest here for a second. There are things in life you just shouldn't tolerate. When you tolerate things that go against your principles, against your self worth, you're not only disrespecting yourself, but you're inviting others to disrespect you too. This goes for every relationship in your life, but today, we're focusing on the one that matters most, the relationship with your woman. Listen to me closely. If you let her walk over your boundaries, if you allow her to treat you like an afterthought, if you let her speak to you in a way that chips away at your dignity, you're losing her respect. And here's the worst part, you're giving her permission to keep doing it. And it will only get worse. Every time you tolerate it, you reinforce the idea that it's okay to disrespect you. You know why that happens? It's because women are drawn to strength. They admire a man who stands firm in his values, who refuses to compromise his integrity for anything or anyone. It's not about being rude or aggressive. It's about having boundaries, knowing who you are and what you're willing to accept. A woman can love you, adore you, cherish you, but if you allow her to walk all over you, if you let her talk down to you, or let her take your kindness for weakness, you'll lose her respect. And when you lose respect, you lose trust. When you lose trust, you lose connection. And that's when things start falling apart. Boundaries are not walls to push people away. They're markers of your values. They show what you will and will not tolerate, and they communicate your worth, not only to others, but to yourself. A man who has clear boundaries is a man who knows his own value. And when you know your value, others will see it too. You don't have to be perfect. None of us are. But when you stand by your principles, when you show her that you're not afraid to call out disrespect, when you don't let anyone undermine your sense of self, she will respect you. Not out of fear, but out of admiration. So let me ask you, what are you tolerating right now that you shouldn't be? Is it the small things, those little jobs, the dismissive comments, the passive aggressive behavior? Or is it bigger things, neglect, emotional manipulation, or dishonesty? You can no longer afford to sit idly by, pretending that everything is fine. Every moment you tolerate something that erodes your self worth is a moment you're sacrificing your dignity. And trust me, it's a sacrifice that will cost you in the long run. You have to make a choice. It's time to stand tall, draw your line in the sand, and say, "This is where I draw the line." When you do this, you'll notice a shift, not just in her, but in you. The respect you seek begins with the respect you give yourself. Remember this, a man who is willing to tolerate disrespect will always find himself surrounded by it. But a man who stands firm in his values, who holds himself to the highest standard, will attract the respect he deserves. When you draw that line, when you stand up for yourself, when you become the man who knows his worth, everything changes. And that's when you will have the respect of the one person who matters most, your woman. Respect is not given, it's earned, and it begins with you. Now I leave you with this. Respect isn't something you demand from others, it's something you command by how you choose to live your life and honor your own boundaries. Don't let anyone treat you less than what you're worth. Stand tall, be strong, and watch as the respect you desire begins to follow. At the core of any meaningful relationship, whether personal or professional, lies respect. But respect is not something that can be given or demanded at will. Respect is built over time through actions, communication, and most importantly, through the establishment of clear and healthy boundaries. In conclusion, respect is not something you can simply expect from others. It must be consistently earned through your actions and upheld by strong boundaries. When you tolerate mistreatment, even in small forms, you undermine your own self-worth and invite further disrespect. True respect begins within, built on the foundation of self-respect and the courage to stand firm in your values. By setting clear boundaries and refusing to accept anything less than you deserve, you teach others how to treat you and reinforce your own integrity. The more you respect yourself, the more you will inspire others to do the same. In the end, respect is earned through consistent action. And by choosing to live authentically, you create relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and understanding.